Hey, what's going on YouTube? So today we are comparing the Velotric Discover 1 step through and the high step version. Now I know what you're thinking, aren't they the same bike just with and without this top bar? That's what I thought too, but actually they are completely different. So let's go ahead and check out the details. Yeah. All right, so if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So today we're going over the main features and benefits of the step-through version of the Discover 1. Then we're gonna go over the physical differences in between the high step and this guy here. Me and Kayla are going for a nice little ride to show you what these things can do. And then we're going over what I like best about both of these units. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, to get the full spec list, make sure you check the link in the description. But here are some notable features and benefits and why you'd buy the Discover 1 here. It has a 500 watt, real torquey motor, a UL certified battery, and I know that's one of the big selling points for this. You know, it's a safe, nice, easy to use UL certified battery and bike itself. Now this one does have 5 levels of pedal assist that actually hook up to the thumb throttle itself, which is really nice because that means you can really dial in the speed where you want it and when you want it. So that's awesome. 5 levels of pedal assist that are connected to a thumb throttle. All right, so these have a nice 3.5 inch, really nice backlit LCD screen that you can definitely see clearly throughout different riding conditions. Now this one does have full hydraulic brakes, which really in this price range is almost unheard of, and one of the main reasons why you get this bike. Main reasons: the battery and the hydraulic brake. And they have dual 180 millimeter rotors. Definitely gets the stopping power to the ground on these bikes. Discover 1 does have fenders already built in. Like I said, it does have that light on the back, and it does have an optional rack that you can buy on their website for $69.99. Not too bad. All right, now that you know a little bit more about the features and benefits of the Discover 1, let's talk about the actual differences in these two frame styles. So you can see that they are similar, but actually completely different. Right off the bat, you can see the high step does have a nice aggressive look. It does have that top bar, but you can see everything is a little bit different. So I'm gonna put the actual spec differences on the page here that you can see. But one of the main differences, and a couple of the main differences, are that the forks and the seat tube are they're at about 3-degree difference. And you can see it's a little bit laid back on this one compared to a little bit straighter up on this guy here. Now you can see there is an actual difference in the measurement on the seat here and the seat there. You can see this one's substantially lower. All right, so the high step is in fact a little bit longer. So the reach on the step through is right at 380 millimeters, and the reach on the high step is right at 460. So it does require you to lean a little bit forward to get on the high step. Alrighty, and finally, one of the main reasons why these bikes feel completely different when you're riding, besides that seat height, is the actual handlebar selection. So on the high step version, you can see nice, almost straight line handlebars there, a little bit of sweep back. Now on the step through, you can see these are almost cruiser style handlebars. So it really gets into the difference between commuter and cruiser. I want to say that the high step is kind of a commuter style with that nice straight, you know, ready to go, ready to pedal handlebar up front. And then the step through version has these nice swept back handlebars, which really makes a difference when you're riding because it kind of brings everything back to you so you're not leaning forward. So those are the physical differences. Besides the actual dimensions themselves, you can see that the forks are a little bit of a different angle and you have completely different handlebars, which completely changes the ride. So if you guys are ready, me and my girl Kayla, we are taking these things for an actual real life test ride on the trail out here. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alrighty, so me and the wife Kayla are taking out to this Velotric Discover 1 today. This is this is only your what, second time riding this bike?
Yeah, second time today.
Not too bad. What's your first impression right off the bat?
I love being able just to swing my leg right on and get on the bike. It's not a chore, you know, like it is with most bikes. People my height, being 4'11", it was a smooth, easy, just get on the bike and go.
Yeah, I definitely like being able to touch the ground on that one too. I tell you, it's been really hard for us to find a full-size 26-inch tire e-bike that she can still get on relatively easy. Now this one, like we said, she can touch the ground and sit on the seat. other ones, she literally has to run and jump to get on them, pretty much.
And then fall off. So
that's one of the, yeah, in fact, yeah, that's kind of what makes some of the other ones dangerous, is the fact that she can't, she has to jump off the bike every time we stop. All right, we're coming up to a hill test here. Not too bad of an incline. Okay, we'll go for it. Not too bad. She's going right up that without even pedaling.
And I like that the acceleration is kind of adjustable with the different levels of pedal assist. You know, that really helps out on our trail here with all the different people.
I do too, honestly. I didn't like it at first, but I do like the fact that I can choose 5 different levels of throttle assist. All right, go here. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can tell the riding position in between these two bikes here. So you can see how her back is pretty much vertical and mine's leaned over a little bit. That right there is the difference in these two bikes. Having this one is, you know, definitely, I would say, a commuter style. I can pedal nicely. It's actually not too bad. It's not too far to reach forward. But that one you can see is really a cruising style, cruising comfort style with those nice and swept back handlebars.
And I feel like it was built more for a woman, the way the handlebars are built, just because everything is closer together for a smaller frame person. I don't feel like I'm spread out like a linebacker.
Yeah.
You know, it's more comfortable.
Yeah, those handlebars definitely, I mean, these are a lot wider than that one, it seems. I can tell my hands are a couple inches farther apart, which for somebody with little arms, I'm sure that changes the whole riding feel.
It really does, and it helps with the numbness and tingling I get in my hands, and even after a while with some of the other bikes, my wrist wants to lock up, so it's helped a lot. That's one of the main things I've noticed.
Yeah, I know her wrist being sore is a big problem with some of the other ones, and I think that's just because leaning forward puts a lot of pressure on the wrist, and on this one, she's had no problem. All right, we're coming up to one of those intersections where being able to touch the ground really it makes the ride a lot safer, riding the Velotric Discover 1.
Yeah, it might not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but being 4'11", it's hard to find a bike that fits me, and it's still an adult bike, and I can touch the ground and feel safe about what I'm doing, especially in these busy intersections. I don't feel like I have to get off and waddle across or hurry up and jump on and then, you know, have the possibility of falling in front of all these cars.
Yeah, not too safe having to hop on and hop off every time you stop the bike. Have a seat. All right, now I know Velotric has another off-road style called the Nomad one, but honestly, that wasn't too bad. Kind of switching from that trail to this gravel. I don't feel unsafe. Do you, by any means?
Oh no, I think it's handled everything we've been through pretty dang well. The mud, the gravel, the sticks, and you know, leaves and all that stuff. Wet grass.
It's not been too bad of a bike. way out into the country here. Kayla, what are your final thoughts on the Velotric Discover 1 from a rider's point of view?
It's only about the second or third e-bike that I've really ridden, but I do love it. It's my favorite out of all of them just because of the safety alone. Just being able to put my feet on the ground and not having to run and jump and fall off. That's a huge one for me, and it doesn't look like a little kid's bike. You know, it's still the same size as your bike, same size wheels, just a lot easier for me to get onto and off of.
It is nice, honestly. It's relieving for me having a bike that you don't have to worry about you falling off of every time we stop here. So definitely great thoughts. Definitely, you said it's your favorite out of the e-bikes you've tried so far?
So far, definitely.
Definitely. I know, definitely a premium feeling e-bike. So let's go ahead and go back to the shop. All right, so as you can see, we had an absolute blast out there on the Velotric Discover 1s. Now, I was gonna do a whole comparison on these of which one was better, but it's kind of hard to do because these are two totally different animals. This one has a nice, aggressive, forward feeling. This one has a nice cruiser, laid back feel on there. Now, as you can see, they are two totally different animals, and I will let you guys pick which one is more your style. I wanna say this one's kind of a male style here, and this one's more of a female, laid back style, and that is just because of the different handlebars. Make sure you go down, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, make sure you check all the links in the description, check out that coupon code, and I will see each and every one of you on the next one.